Hey everybody, it's JJ Talks, and it's Saturday on the Breakfast Club. Long time no see, I know, but today I kind of wanted to piggyback off Paul's video. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. And he was talking about, when we've been taking immigrant children away from their parents and detaining them and putting them in essentially concentration camps. I'm someone who's like super, like, especially in the past couple years, I've really been learning, how to talk about politics, how to engage in these issues, how to really listen and be self aware of my thought process and other people's thought processes and where they're coming from. But, sometimes it comes back to me being this person that I am right now, which is someone who's comfortable saying that if you think that's okay, you're a bad person. A lot of times when it comes to politics, people are like, oh, well, if you disagree with someone politically and you don't want to be their friend, then that's just immature, as if politics isn't real. And usually those people are speaking from a place of extreme privilege because politics doesn't directly affect them at all. Even people who are like, I don't support immigration, that's not affecting you. Maybe in some abstract, tangential, like 6 degrees of separation way it is, but like in your daily life, that's not something that, impacts you or that you care about. Probably 99.999% of you. And so it just blows my mind because I think people really detach themselves from these issues and think it's, like a chess game. It's all like, it's logical, it's this, it's whatever. No, it's fucking human. It's people that you don't think are people. The fact that, I saw Curtis comment on Paul's video, and he was like, he wasn't saying he supported the children being separated, but saying we should need to detain them, and we need to send them back, and we need to get them away from us. And like, it's just so fucking ridiculous because it's, you genuinely don't see these people as human beings. Because if that was your family member, if that was the family member of someone that you loved and you cared about, you wouldn't be saying that. And in some respect that makes sense because a lot of times we can only operate from our bubble of experience. Like, we can only, you know someone's opinion on abortion is a lot different when they get pregnant than it is when they're not. um Sometimes when someone gets pregnant before they mean to, or someone gets someone else pregnant before they mean to, like, their stance on abortion changes pretty fucking quick. um because it's no longer an issue that is like a theoretical philosophical conversation, and it's a practical thing that's actually impacting people every single day, and people don't see that. And so I think that it's just, this whole conversation about immigration, about refugees, is just so infuriating because I'm like, you guys genuinely don't see these immigrants as human beings. You don't. And that makes you a bad person, in my opinion, and a person that I don't think should be in my country. But it's just so irritating. I'm sorry. I know this is like really unprofessional, whatever the fuck you want to call it, but like, there are some times when it comes to political issues where I'm like, I feel comfortable saying, you are a bad person for thinking this. And I think that that's okay. And that's just how I feel. Yeah, it's really sad. It's sad where we're going. And, I was reading this article where this person was talking about how in high school they asked their history teacher, like, how come people let concentration camps happen? How did the majority of the population let that happen? Well, we're doing it right now. Um, and it's happening. And it might not be to that degree at the moment, but like these steps are being and I get, like, it's not okay to conflate like everything, like Trump is Hitler or whatever, obviously, but at the same time it's not okay to ignore the similarities between what's happening now, the phases of what's happening now, versus the phases of many, many historical events. Um, and this is how it happened. Because people are apathetic. Because people don't care if it doesn't affect them. And that's how I feel. People suck. It's very a jaded thought, but that's just how I feel. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week, and hopefully things change between now and then. but they won't.